Have you ever been on a date or in a relationship and walked away feeling completely drained? You replay the conversation in your head, wondering why you feel so confused, so insignificant, so crazy? You might try to brush it off thinking, well, maybe they're just a jerk. But what if it's more than that? What if you're dealing with a narcissist? Welcome to No More Chains, a place of truth and healing. Today, we're diving into one of the most important topics for protecting your heart: the signs of narcissism in dating. This isn't about throwing around labels. This is about giving you the discernment to see what's really happening, so you can protect your peace and step into the healthy relationships you deserve. The world often tells us that love is supposed to be hard, that it's supposed to hurt. But I'm here to tell you, from a biblical perspective, that love is meant to be patient, kind, and life-giving. What we're talking about today is the very opposite of that. So let's uncover these 7 red flags. Red flag 1. The empathy vacuum. The most defining trait of a narcissist is a profound lack of empathy. It's not that they're just bad at listening. It's that they are fundamentally unable to step into your shoes and feel what you're feeling. Your pain, your joy, your fears. They simply don't register on their emotional radar. The conversation is always steered back to them. If you're sad, they'll tell you about a time they were sadder. If you achieve something, they'll immediately talk about their own achievements. Scripture places immense value on empathy. Romans 12:15 commands us to rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn. This is the heartbeat of a healthy relationship. A narcissist cannot do this. Their heart is turned inward, and this is a spiritual issue as much as a psychological one. It's a chain that prevents genuine connection. Red flag 2. A sense of entitlement. This goes beyond confidence. A narcissist believes the world owes them special treatment. Rules that apply to everyone else don't apply to them. They expect you to drop your plans for them, but would never consider doing the same for you. They feel entitled to your time, your energy, and your admiration, without feeling the need to reciprocate. It's a one-way street, and you're expected to be the one giving. The model we are given for relationships is one of mutual service and humility. Philippians 2:3-4 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others." A narcissist's entitlement is the exact opposite of this Christ-like humility. Red flag 3. The grandiose fantasy. They don't just have big dreams. They live in a fantasy world where they are the star. They'll talk about their future fame, wealth, or genius, often with very little to show for it in the present. They want to be associated only with people they deem special enough to reflect well on them. You might feel like you're just a prop in the movie of their life, there to make them look good. This grandiosity is a form of pride, which Scripture consistently warns against. Proverbs 16:18 is clear. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. A healthy partner is grounded and realistic, not building their identity on a fragile fantasy. Red flag 4. Gaslighting. The assault on your reality. This is perhaps the most insidious red flag. Gaslighting is when someone systematically denies your experience to make you doubt your own sanity. You say, "It hurt me when you said that," and they reply, "You're too sensitive, I never said that, you're making things up." Over time, you start to question your own memory and perceptions. You feel the need to record conversations just to prove to yourself that you're not going crazy. This is a tactic straight from the father of lies himself, Satan, John 8:44. God is a God of truth. John 8:32 says, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Gaslighting is a demonic strategy to keep you in bondage to a lie. If you feel your reality is constantly being denied, it is a major sign of a toxic, spiritually dangerous dynamic. Red flag 5. Superficiality and a lack of depth. Conversations with a narcissist are often shiny on the surface but hollow underneath. They are intensely focused on appearances, their looks, their clothes, your looks, the car they drive, the image you project as a couple. They shy away from deep, vulnerable conversations about fears, faith, or childhood wounds. There's no there. It's a beautiful facade with nothing behind it. God consistently looks at the heart, not the outward appearance. 1 Samuel 16:7. A relationship rooted in God will have depth and substance. It will value the inner person, the state of the soul, far more than the external image. Red flag 6. Volatile emotions and tantrums. When a narcissist doesn't get their way, they can flip like a switch. They may throw adult-sized tantrums, rages, cold silences, or dramatic meltdowns. This is because they have a very fragile ego and poor emotional regulation. You find yourself walking on eggshells, constantly trying to manage their mood to avoid an explosion. Biblical perspective. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5:22-23. A partner who lacks self-control and peace is not operating in the Spirit. You should feel safe in a relationship, not like you're navigating a minefield. Red flag number 7. They derive pleasure from your pain. This is a difficult one to face, but a telling sign. A narcissist may seem to enjoy your discomfort. They might put you down in public under the guise of a joke, or seem subtly pleased when you're struggling. It makes them feel superior. Your pain is their gain. This is the antithesis of Christian love. 1 Corinthians 13:6 tells us that love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. A godly partner is your biggest encourager, not your secret critic. So, if you've seen these red flags in your relationship, what do? The first step is awareness. You are not crazy. Your feelings are valid. Your reality is real. The question isn't just, should I stay or should I go? The first question is, am I being called to break free from chains that are binding my heart and spirit? Your well-being is not negotiable. You are a child of God, deserving of a love that is patient, kind, and truthful. Healing is possible. Freedom is possible. It starts with naming the truth. If this message resonated with you, if you feel seen and understood today, then you are in the right place. Hit the like button and subscribe to No More Chains. By subscribing, you're not just joining a channel, you're joining a community dedicated to finding wholeness and freedom. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What was the red flag you wish you'd seen sooner? Your story could help someone else find their way to freedom. Thank you for watching. Remember, you were created for love, not for chains. Walk in that truth today.